February 12, 2025, 4:37 a.m., Caribbean Sea, 180 nautical miles southeast of Key West, Florida, USCGC Stone Legend-class national security cutter, routine counter-narcotics patrol, then radar contact, low-profile target, slow speed, unusual signature, surface contact, behaving like submarine. This is Narco-Sub. This is Caribbean Cartel Takedown. The Stone maintains counter-drug mission, Eastern Pacific and Caribbean. Primary operating area, drug interdiction, maritime law enforcement, Coast Guard cutter 418 feet, 4,500 tons, 28 knots maximum speed, crew 120, mission stop cartels, daily grind until this contact. Bridge, USCGC Stone, the officer of the deck studies radar, AN/SPS 73 surface search, contact bearing 157, range 8.2 nautical miles, speed 6 knots, heading northwest, target profile minimal, radar cross-section tiny, almost invisible, classic narco-submarine signature. The watch officer alerts Captain, "Sir, surface contact with narco-sub characteristics, low freeboard, minimal superstructure, northwest track toward Florida." The captain arrives bridge, 90 seconds. The officer briefs situation, single contact, possible drug trafficking vessel. The captain orders investigation. Launch helicopter, visual identification required. Prepare boarding team. The flight deck activates MH-65 Dolphin helicopter, short-range recovery, SAR capable, law enforcement configured, crew, 4, pilot, co-pilot, flight mechanic, rescue swimmer. The Dolphin launches. 6 minutes from alert to airborne, rotor wash clears deck, aircraft climbs heading 157. Navy mission covers real counter-narcotics operations, Coast Guard leads, Navy supports, DEA coordinates. This is Drug War Maritime Edition. The helicopter reaches contact, 4.3 nautical miles from Stone, altitude 500 feet, dawn light improving. Visual contact acquired. The pilot reports, confirmed narco-sub, low-profile vessel, blue-green paint, approximately 60 feet length, diesel exhaust visible, one subject on deck, no flags, no markings. The captain orders intercept. Stone increases speed, 25 knots, closing distance, the cutter's armament ready, 57mm Bofors gun, forward mount .50 caliber machine guns, port and starboard, 25mm Bushmaster, stern position, non-lethal weapons, long-range acoustic device, Dazzler laser, full-spectrum response. The Dolphin maintains overwatch, orbiting pattern, 300 feet altitude. The crew member on Narco-Sub sees helicopter, reaction immediate. Subject disappears below. Hatch closes. Submarine dives, not fully, semi-submersible design. Snorkel remains. Diesel exhaust continues. Slow dive. Evasion attempt. The Stone closes. 2.1 nautical miles, radio transmission, Coast Guard frequency, Spanish language. Vessel ahead, this is United States Coast Guard. Stop your engines, prepare for boarding. You are suspected of drug trafficking. No response. Narco-Sub continues. Same course, same speed, running, standard procedure. Smugglers never stop voluntarily. The game begins. Most effective counter-drug domain? A. Maritime interdiction. B. Air surveillance. C. International cooperation? Comment your answer. The captain orders warning shots. Rules of engagement clear. Escalation of force. Verbal warnings complete. Visual signals next. Then warning shots. The forward gun crew prepares 57mm Bofors MK110, remote operated. The gunner selects target area, 50 meters ahead of submarine, safe distance, clear message. The gun fires, single round 57mm projectile, 220 rounds per minute capable, one shot sufficient. Impact, water column erupts, 40 feet high, 50 meters forward of Narco-Sub. The message unmistakable, stop now. The submarine continues. No course change, no speed reduction, smugglers committed. $380 million cocaine aboard. Estimated. Intelligence reports. Sinaloa Cartel operation, Mexican organization, Pacific Coast construction, Caribbean route delivery, sophisticated network. The Stone must stop them. The Dolphin pilot reports, contact maintains course, additional subjects visible through snorkel, estimate 4 or 5 crew, vessel appears heavily loaded, low freeboard, wallowing motion. The captain decides, disabling fire authorized, target, vessel propulsion. The 57mm gun adjusts, precision shot required, disable don't destroy, crews aboard, human lives matter, even smugglers, law enforcement not execution. Wait for the next 30 seconds, 2 more contacts appear, this becomes fleet intercept. The radar operator calls out, Captain, 2 additional surface contacts bearing 163 and 171, range 5.4 and 6.1 nautical miles. Similar profiles, low radar cross-section, same northwest heading. The captain processes, 3 Narco-Subs, coordinated operation, swarm tactics, overwhelm interdiction, multiple targets, limited assets, 1 helicopter, 1 cutter, 3 submarines, cartel strategy, some get through, acceptable losses, business model. The tactical situation changes, prioritization required, the captain calls Operations Center, 7th District, Miami. Coast Guard Sector Key West, this is Stone, 3 Narco-Subs detected, require additional assets, request air support and surface units. Response immediate. Stone copy 3 contacts, HC-144 Ocean Sentry deploying, ETA 34 minutes, USCGC Richard Etheridge en route, ETA 90 minutes, proceed with interdiction. The captain assigns targets, Stone engages closest submarine, Dolphin monitors second contact, 3rd submarine tracked by radar. Sequential interdiction. The cutter closes on primary target, 800 meters, the 57mm gun fires. Precision shot, stern area, engine compartment impact explosion, not catastrophic, disabling. Black smoke, diesel fire. The Narco-Sub loses power, dead in water. The boarding team deploys, RHIB launch, rigid hull inflatable boat, 7-meter length, 40 knots capable, 4 Coast Guard crew, body armor, M4 carbines, sidearms, bolt cutters, flex cuffs, law enforcement package. The RHIB races toward disabled submarine, 600 meters, 90 seconds transit. The helicopter shifts, 2nd Narco-Sub 4.8 nautical miles distant. The Dolphin accelerates, 140 knots cruise, 3 minutes to contact, the crew prepares. Warning procedures, radio calls, visual signals. The aircraft arrives, submarine still mobile, 6 knots, heading 315, northwest track, Florida bound. Navy mission tactical quiz, what is the maximum range of MH-65 Dolphin helicopter? A, 150 miles, B, 300 miles, C, 450 miles, answer at end. The pilot radio's warning, Spanish language, submarine vessel, this is U.S. Coast Guard, stop immediately, you cannot escape, multiple units responding. The Narco-Sub ignores. Continuing, the Dolphin crew deploys warning devices, smoke markers, orange, high visibility, dropped ahead of submarine. Clear message, we see you, we track you, stop. No response, the submarine runs, the pilot requests Stone engagement. Cutter Stone, Dolphin 1, second contact refuses to stop, recommend disabling fire. The Stone maneuvers, course change, heading 163. Target 2nd submarine, speed 28 knots, distance 3.7 nautical miles, time to firing position 8 minutes. The boarding team secures 1st submarine, 4 smugglers detained, Venezuelan nationals. Hatch opened, cargo visible. White bales, stacked, packed cocaine. Preliminary count 4 tons. Street value $140 million. The Stone reaches 2nd submarine, con 200 meters. The 57mm gun engages. 2 rounds, precision fire, stern hits, engine damage, 2nd Narco-Sub disabled, smoke, fire, power loss, dead stop. 3rd submarine reacts, course change, heading 270 due west, Evasion attempt deeper water. The cutter cannot chase all targets. Asset limitation. The captain calls air support. Ocean Sentry Stone, third submarine heading west, bearing 271, speed 7 knots, request intercept. HC-144 Ocean Sentry responds, medium-range surveillance aircraft, modified CN-235 Coast Guard variant sensor suite, radar, infrared, cameras. The aircraft arrives 12,000 feet altitude, radar contact acquired, visual confirmation, third narco-sub located. Best tactical approach against multiple narco-subs, comment A for sequential interdiction, N for simultaneous engagement, S for air surveillance priority. The Ocean Sentry crew coordinates. Second Coast Guard cutter arrives, USCGC Richard Etheridge, fast response cutter Sentinel class, 154 feet, 35 knots maximum, smaller, faster, perfect for pursuit. The Etheridge closes on third submarine, speed advantage, 15 minutes to intercept. The Stone's second boarding team deploys, another RHIB second disabled narco-sub 100 meters. The team approaches. 5 smugglers aboard, Colombian nationals surrendering, hands visible, compliance, no resistance, smart choice. The team boards, secures vessel, cargo inspection, more cocaine, 5.2 tons, street value, $182 million. The Etheridge reaches third submarine, warning shots fired, 50 caliber machine gun, water impacts 30 meters ahead, clear message. The submarine crew sees reality, 3 Coast Guard vessels, 1 aircraft overhead, no escape, the smugglers surface. Hatch opens, white flag, surrender, game over. The Etheridge boarding team secures third submarine, 6 crew members, Mexican nationals, cartel operatives, detention, evidence collection, cargo inspection, cocaine, 2.8 tons, street value, $98 million. Mission totals: 3 narco-submarines intercepted, 15 smugglers detained, 12 tons cocaine seized. Combined street value, $420 million in revised estimate, $380 million wholesale. Sinaloa Cartel operation disrupted. Major bust, significant impact. If you respect Coast Guard counter-narcotics operations, type Navy mission below. The tactical coordinator analyzes operation. 3 submarines, coordinated departure, Pacific Coast construction sites, Colombia likely, Ecuador possible, transit, 12-15 days, Caribbean route, destination, Florida coast, prearranged contacts, distribution network, cartel infrastructure, sophisticated operation, nearly successful. Navy mission examines narco-submarine technology, semi-submersible vessels, fiberglass construction, 60-80 feet length, diesel engines, 6-10 knots speed, crew 4-6, cargo capacity 2 tons, cost $2 million construction, single-use vessels, disposable assets, economics favor cartels, 1 successful run, $200 million profit, 9 failures acceptable, 10th success pays for everything. The Coast Guard fights daily, 2024 statistics, 272 narco-sub detections, 89 interdictions, 197 tons cocaine seized, $6.9 billion street value, Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, primary theaters, Sinaloa Cartel, Jalisco New Generation, Colombian groups, Mexican organizations, transnational networks. The drug war continues. The Stone processes detainees, Coast Guard Law Enforcement Detachment, legal authority, maritime drug interdiction, vessel boarding, evidence collection, crew detention, federal prosecution, U.S. Attorney's Coordinate, DEA involvement, multi-agency operation, Justice Department cases, federal courts, long sentences, deterrence attempted. The submarines sink, standard procedure, navigation hazards removed, environmental concerns minimal, fiberglass hulls, diesel fuel mostly consumed, cargo removed, empty vessels. The Coast Guard uses explosives, small charges, controlled sinking, 2,000 feet depth, Caribbean trench, Submarines disappear, cartel losses, $6 million construction investment, gone. The Ocean Sentry continues patrol, surveillance mission, pattern recognition, intelligence collection, narco-sub routes identified, departure points, transit lanes, arrival zones, data analysis, predictive modeling, future interdictions, the aircraft crew spots, reports, coordinates, support role, critical function. Navy mission notes strategic impact, $380 million cocaine, off-market. Demand continues, supply interrupted. Prices rise temporarily, cartel adapts. Alternative routes, different methods. Go-fast boats, commercial containers, aircraft smuggling, mule couriers, multimodal trafficking, flexibility wins. But Coast Guard persists. The Stone returns Key West, mission complete, 3 submarines, 15 detainees, 12 tons cocaine, evidence preserved, legal process begins, the crew debriefs, lessons learned, multi-target engagement, asset coordination, communication excellence, professional execution, no injuries, no losses, complete success. The boarding teams secure evidence, cocaine bales, photography, documentation, chain of custody, legal requirements, DEA laboratory analysis, purity testing, origin determination, intelligence value, cartel identification, supply chain mapping, strategic intelligence, future operations informed. The detainees face charges: Maritime Drug Law Enforcement Act, conspiracy to import, possession with intent, federal violations, mandatory minimums, 10-year sentences minimum, life imprisonment possible, major trafficking. The legal hammer falls, Justice Department prosecutes, conviction rate 97%, few escape, deterrence exists, many still try. Navy mission examines Coast Guard capability, 11 national security cutters, Legend class, 418 feet, major assets, 58 fast response cutters, Sentinel class, 154 feet, rapid deployment, multiple medium endurance cutters, 270 feet, regional presence helicopter fleet, MH-65 Dolphins, MH-60 Jayhawks, air coverage, complete spectrum, global reach, daily operations. The drug war never ends. Demand drives supply, American consumption, massive market, cocaine, methamphetamine, fentanyl, heroin, multi-drug threat, maritime routes, one vector, land borders, air routes, postal system, multiple pathways. Coast Guard focuses maritime, interdiction success, but cartels adapt. Evolution continues, competition persists. Real interdiction, real impact, real justice, from detection to detention, from surveillance to seizure, from helicopter to cutter, multi-asset coordination, professional excellence, law enforcement success. This is Coast Guard standard. This is Caribbean cartel takedown. This is Navy mission, where every mission tells the story. What operation should Navy mission cover next? Russian bombers versus F-22, Venezuelan Su-30 dogfight, Chinese spy ship showdown? Comment your choice.